So I think Talon have kind of set themselves up here for a very difficult game.
Well, it's going to be an exciting one regardless. And this is my first time getting to name the Pandas. So ladies and gentlemen, the playoff Pandas.
And then finally, you're kind of okay to fight. But you need to be at, it's one of those heroes that has to be ahead, I feel like, a lot of the time.
I think 35 minutes is a bit extended. All right, blast off. They're going to go for this with a blood grenade. Celery's screwed here.
Looks like he's done for. Can he deny himself to the creeps? He's drained of all his mana. First blood to Jabs, who having an excellent game on this off-lane anti-mage. That was literal first pick for Talon.
Even if you can pull it off, I don't know if it's going to be better, because let's say you have a great start and you go the greedy route, you might actually just be letting Gaming Gladiators back into the game.
He's getting gone on here. His tombstone was completely destroyed by the little shredder, and Ace is going to clean him up very easily. Q actually comes in to assist. There's a charge coming in from Celery onto Creeps. Looks like this will break things up overall.
You have good friends for the Cookie and Brood and Spirit Breaker, and even Morph can actually use it pretty well, so I do like that choice a lot.
Yep, Tofu. Oh, nice charge. Oh, actually blocks off the blast off from Q. Blood grenade.
Maybe.
Celery getting chased. Another blood grenade comes through, but a big sonic wave from Quinn. They're going to delete one hero off the bat. And Ollie continuing to get chased by Celery. Another blood grenade. How much blood do you have in the system today, Mr. Celery?
Well, he did have 3, so I think he's out.
Yeah. Makoto able to keep you out, but ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of Gaimin.
He does have one more to go.
And has a level advantage onto Jabs as well. So honestly, could not ask for a better start on an off-lane anti-mage, which I feel like is a hero you could punish.
Like you said, to be careful here. He's actually dead.
Yeah, sticky bomb's coming. Mana Void is there. Another blood grenade. And that's the death of Dyrachyo. Q's the one that gets the last hit, though.
Reminiscent of, we had a phase in Dota where people were playing 4 Zeus. And it's kind of reminding me of that. 4 Zeus off to a good start in the game.
Scatter Blast, Roll Shredder to follow. 23 Savage getting charged on. Does not have Song, so he will die. I feel like Terrorblade just gets dumpstered by both those heroes, but what do we know?
And I would say Naga is better against both as well, and they didn't ban that. And it's 23. This is like his favorite hero, at least one of them.
Well, maybe they're just sick of playing against Terrorblade, which I can appreciate. Makoto is getting charged on. Quinn with the Shadow Strike is there, but you can see Talon still with 2 members shadowing Makoto as the LSA into the Laguna is enough to spell Celery's doom.
Oh my God, those
Big
claws.
Mortimer's Kiss is coming from below, though, as Q will take a tumble. So 1-for-1, but the Scatter Blast is there to completely kill off the supports now for Talon.
Blast off into this with Lina protecting you, maybe, or maybe Sticky Bomb would be enough. But yeah, this is a really nice spell combination from Gaming Gladiators. So they get this nice Sonic Wave onto 3 and these globs. Q will die from full to 0. And they were able to follow through and get all the
Speaking of Q, he's going to die from full to 0 again as the Tombstone is placed and immediately killed. Another strike back from Ollie onto the rest of Gaimin Gladiators as Ace now with a double kill. And this is starting to get out of control as Quinn very happy as they get the tier 1 tower now.
So it begins. They were doing well for the first 10 minutes and now comes the real challenge. Brood is online.
But without the song, we'll see if they're able to fight. 23 Savage does show up as Laguna Blade initiation. Ace, he's going to get killed. So nice pick off from Talon, able to catch Gaming Gladiators off guard.
But maybe against Naga in particular, it's just not worth it to play down there because she can keep pushing the waves with illusions. She can keep defending. Jabs.
Yeah, we have Mortimers from afar as Jabs was going on top of Celery. The fight kind of separated a bit, but Tofu finds himself all alone. Laguna is more than enough with the right clicks to follow as Talon get themselves another kill. Do you think that's a really big buff to her, or am I overstating it? It feels like they always have this Aether Lens as Ollie, he's going to get destroyed.
I definitely think it would make the hero a lot more appealing if you could go the old Aether Lens into Octarine. That's for sure.
But if it's Phylactery, what everybody wants, it's not really going to add too much.
Who is everybody in this?
Reddit, of course.
Okay.
That's the majority.
I've read a lot of...
Oh, Quinn! They don't really layer properly, but it matters not. The damage is overwhelming.
So there's this endless creativity you can have with spells. Blast off not connected. Quinn quick enough on the blink. He's got an Arcane Rune as well. Okay, Celery.
Sure does. Celery taking a lot of damage with those mines. He's going to get off the bulldoze, but then will die to Jax. Quinn, he wants to fight. Sonic Wave is there. Only clips Q, though. Attempting to TP out. Oh, the disarm!
Clutch!
Wow. Very nicely done from Q. That wastes the Sonic Wave, but like you said, it was the Arcane Runes, not the biggest waste for Quinn and company. It feels like this has just slowed down to a crawl, though, for Game of Gladiators. The LSA onto Ace, they find him again. They've bought themselves more minutes.
They're getting a lot of value out of this mid Lina's burst. This is really good stuff from Talon. There are kills to be found here with that Flame Cloak.
I mean, I still can't believe how well Jabs is farming. I mean, it's not... Obviously, like you said, he's been left alone, but the fact that he's been left alone is crazy.
That Orchid.
23 Savage will find the kill onto Celery. Of course, this Radiant advantage with that outpost. He can TP here anytime. As the charge is coming for all, he's going to pop his ult. Get some little extra HP. Sonic Wave is there. Again, only clipping one as Ollie taking all the damage from the Mortimer Skits. His Q comes in with the blast up, but it's deleted shortly after. Celery finally finds a kill as Jabs makes his way over. Tombstone still alive as the song comes out from 23 Savage, and the rest of Talon will have to back away. It's a 2-for-1. Buyback still intact, though, for Talon. As Gaimin will likely try to finish off Roche, and it might be an uncontested one at that. Find him. And Jabs and company. Do they actually want to contest this? Jabs is actually spotted out, but Quinn going in really deep. The LSA connects along with the Laguna. He's going to be able to walk away just barely. Actually jumps right back in as another strike holds down Makoto, and they bring him down. Ollie's going to die right after placing that tombstone, which will likely be taken out post-haste as Quinn will somehow survive. A little bit surprised that Talon actually wanted to fight there. As now Dyrachyo into the base. He's going to get disarmed, turns into AM. But we'll blink back.
This could be the makings of one, but Gaimin going to try their best to prevent it. They're going to go straight in here on Q.
He will get charged on. Glimmer will not last forever. Blast off. He's going to get another strike. 23 Savage.
And will be successful.
Without the ult. Ace coming in from the low ground. They're going to spot the spiders.
Just giving vision here. This is really good.
The charge. Going to connect onto Q. Already at half HP, just like that, as the Ensnare's going to hold Quinn in place. Another strike onto Q, though, but Celery is taking the brunt of the damage. Another Sonic Wave only hitting one hero. The techies will fall. As Ollie looks to be next on the list by Ace, he can pursue easily with that BKB. So again, support's dying, but not too many cores, especially on Talon's side. Feels like their cores have had pretty free game overall. Alice Pate connects on Dyrachyo into the Mana Void, not paying attention. Goodness gracious. Talon get a freebie, and now the Ensnare holding Ace in place, and the Mortimer's gonna delete all of the illusions.
He's gonna use it on primarily. It might almost be himself, because it feels like Talon are generally getting their supports caught.
Yeah, the techies, okay.
So ready. Oh my god.
All right.
Okay, welcome to the lane. Which would have been huge, because I don't think 23 would have had any way out of that. Okay.
Oh, another strike onto Ollie. Gets off his Flesh Golem, though. Tombstone as well. He's going to grab himself, but the Tombstone dies, and so will he. But it's a 1-for-1 to start, as the rest of Talon looking to back away.
Morph is now ready again. I think Talon would love to wait until they get their Abyssal. They're so close, but I think Jabs can't really leave the area to finish it off. He needs 100 gold.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, Quinn, reflected Ensnare. No one's going to jump on this, though.
Morph has morphed the Naga, so there's going to be Naga illusions to deal with for the side of Talon.
Okay, very good. Not going to be confusing at all. 23 Savage pretending to be an illusion in the pit. As he's starting to hit Roche a bit now. And the charge comes in onto the Undying, but Celery's going to back up, but he gets ensnared mid-run. 23 Savage is going to take the solo Sonic Wave again. As the illusion's starting to get cleared up. 23 Savage in the midst of all these spiders. Roche is getting really low now. Aegis and Cheese available. There's the song, and that's going to allow Talon to get everything. Now, can they get out? They weren't able to TP amidst the song. They're trying to fight on this high ground as Quinn just caught out. He's going to get blown up. Blinks away, but finally the right clicks from Jabs comes. Jabs able to get that Mana Void off as well as Ace. Pops the BKB, going to the low ground. Looks like Gaimin, they're going to want to back up now that their Queen of Pain is dead. Dyrachyo, LSA is going to connect. He's Orchided as well. 23 Savage continue to pursue. And the blast off coming in, but not able to find anybody. And this looks like a successful disengage from Gaimin, but They did lose Roche.
I think
and their
Topo
mid
might
laner.
still be in trouble here. They're going to chase him all the way if they can.
Oh, LSA
maybe they get a
connects
bigger
on
one.
the even bigger kill. Abyssal to follow.
Oh.
And Dyrachyo falls 74 seconds.
That is huge.
Yeah, and they are in the driver's seat. And the high ground will commence. Aegis for a minute and a half. 23 Savage, extremely tanky. Just bought the Sheep Stick relatively recently. As the
Hexing.
Tombstone is placed.
Hexing for Tombstone protection there.
Yep, can
It's
grab
gonna lose
ally
it
if you
now.
want. There he goes. Okay, the Tombstone gets killed immediately, but Quinn
Oh my-
also gets deleted immediately. Tombstone for Quinn, not the fairest of trades, but the techies will fall. So Gaimin able to get something at least, but they do have buyback on Quinn. This tower will fall. Oh, now the Abyssal Blade initiation from Jabs. Do they have enough to actually take out Ace? He'll walk away, but they Nether Strike onto 23 Savage, who's just shrugging it off.
He is stupidly tanky on Naga.
They don't have creeps, though. That is a... Actually, will stop the push, and their Aegis is expiring kind of soon. And Quinn's going to spot it, so Dyrachyo's going to get that. This could be a pretty big rune.
They see him, though.
Yep, okay, they're going to blow up Celery to start things out. Dyrachyo jumps in with the BKB, focusing on 23 Savage, who has his song off. Mortimer's Kisses is coming as well. 23 Savage trying to run away. So he is in a bit of trouble now as Dyrachyo catches up, and they're able to bring down the Naga finally. All off the back of that double damage and a nice pincer move from Gaimin.
But hey, we can say with confidence that his win rate against AM isn't good.
Right.
So if he loses this game, Dyrachyo has a good excuse here.
Yeah. It's like, don't
Things
first
go
pick Morphling. I didn't tell you to do that. I mean, according to the interview, he hates it.
Quinn
Jack jumping
again.
in. Abyssal into Explosion. Quinn dead again. This time does not have buyback.
Disc might be a requirement almost at some point here because you're not in control of not getting jumped ever. Unless
Ace, he's found out. He's sheep. LSA will not hit. The blast off does. Abyssal on top of the BKB now. As Ace trying to turn his sights onto Q. Gets the nullifier off as well. The Mortimer's Kisses are coming, but they're able to take out the Spider eventually.
Nice grab ally.
Song is there. Grab ally. And LSA again will not hit. But Celery will find him his way to the grave anyway, despite having the BKB.
Godlike on Jabs.
Yeah.
On the Spirit Breaker, but since he didn't do that, Ollie doesn't have it.
Oh, the Sheep onto Quinn. Lotus Orb prematurely applied, but Dyrachyo is the one that gets initiated on, and he will fall. Does have buyback, though. Big charge coming in from Celery. Nether Strike. Okay, onto Ollie. The Tombstone. I can't even tell if that's actually alive. There's grab ally available. Cinderin. 23 Savage, the song. Everyone trying to get out,
my God,
and they will. Yep, Ace with the spiders, able to take out some mines, but there's the Hex onto Dyrachyo, and he is dead. Just like that, Sonic Wave finally hitting more than one hero, but now the initiation from Jabs onto the backline. Tofu taking a ton of damage, and a big Mana Void coming out. It's not enough to get a kill outright, but you have to think that Talon are going to be able to clean this up eventually. Blast Off does not hit. But Makoto continue with the double kill as the song is already up again.
23 finds Quinn here.
And Quinn ensnared, Orchided, and killed. No buyback on him either. They find Ace as well. LSA is there, and that should do it, surely. The only thing Talon loses is their Undying.
Farming some fantasy points.
Yes, everyone loves their fantasy points.
This just a formality at this point. They do want to... All right, they're getting the Megas first.
Yep, GG's called.
Okay.
So game number 1 of this best of 3 in the lower bracket for Dream League Season 20 that goes to Talon.